Sometimes it's good to just let the wind talk. Let it go. Whatever's been holding you back, let it go. Whatever's been clouding your judgment lately. I know. So much has been going on lately. You don't see an end to it. But the reason you don't see the end to it is because you are the end to it. Whenever you stop, it stops. Whenever you realize who you actually are, every obstacle becomes obsolete. Every problem, every travail, every trial. Because through the fire, we are crystallized. And through the breath, we remember. I don't know about you, but I'm constantly researching. Constantly finding new information. But before I start, I want to ask y'all something. Or or instead of comment to whoever is listening. And that comment is this: I hope your opinion of me isn't based on how you currently feel about me. I'll say that again. I hope your opinion of me isn't based on how you currently feel about me. Because as we all know, man, we have our faults. We have our shortcomings. We have those things that remind us that we are human, that we are the creation and not the creator. So I hope when you base the forms of your thoughts and recollection of me, you simply remember who I am. Because although we might be of that special seed, I have my faults too. But what has no fault is the law. And not only when you remember me, but when you remember those around you, I hope that you first think of them through the law. Don't fall in love with the man. Fall in love with the energy that made the man. Because we know we all fuck up. We all fall short. But where we can all get back up is the law, is the creator. Because we are not gods because we are gods. We are gods because the creator himself formed us. We are not saved through our works, we are saved through him. His righteousness is our shield. His glory is our protection. Woo! Y'all good? Because I'm good. But it doesn't matter if I'm good. You got to be good as well. Because I cannot be great without you. I cannot rule without you. So I need you to charge me up. I'm sorry, I'm selfish. I need to be around those who have the law only. I'm sorry, I am selfish. I am jealous as well. If those around me do not have the best interests of our people in their hearts, and if those around you do not have the best interests of our people in their hearts, then you should not be around them. You should not be in the counsel of the wicked, of the lawless. Since those commandments that were given to us, those 9 commandments that were given to us, cherish it. Meditate on it daily, because the law is meditation. The law is forever. I don't talk over the wind. Because I now know. Now know what, Pac? Wouldn't you want to know? Fuck it. I can't be great without you. So the more info you got, the better I'll be. Ooh. Surround yourself with those who are sharp. Because by them being sharp, they'll make you want to be sharper. So I was having a conversation with one of my big bros, and he brought up how the W might not be a W, but it might be a double U, meaning 2 U's. Get it? U. The sound of the alphabet U letter is U. So listen. Ah. Ding, 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 ding. Do you get it? All right, keep listening then. Go ahead, keep listening. Do you get it now? So the breath that we have is around us. That's secure. That wah. That woo is our security. Because the earth is alive. Your mother is alive. Because our Father's law reigns supreme. So how can you take a breath without remembering your purpose? The breath that is around you is your security. Without wind, there could be no fire. So when you breathe in your autochthonous nose, breathe with pa-woo, pa-wah. Breathe knowing that you have power over all because the all made you in his sound. In the perfect intention of life, in the perfect intention of man, the Negro was formed. So yes, when you are not serving your purpose, you will have things in your life that seem like they're only targeting you. You will have those fuck ups, excuse my language. You will have those times when you slip. That simply happens when kings don't remember that they're kings. They're living the life of the lesser. They're living the life of the Gentile. They're not living the life of the righteous seed placed here by the Creator himself. They're not living life like they remember who they are. They're not living life. They're surviving it. Because our Creator says, do not envy the life of the sinner. What is a sinner? Someone who transgresses the law. Who never had the law from their birth. who was formed in chaos. Who was formed in destruction. Then you know what a sinner is. And when you fall short of the law, you become just like them. So stand up. Hawa Yuda. Stand up. Hawa Israel. Stand up and remember who you are. Breathe in your security. Because everything that they have is a re-engineered product of you. Oh man. I do it for you, not for me. Because I can't be great if it's not for the we. And I ain't talking games, so don't play with me. You don't believe me when I say they re-engineer everything off you, do it? Do you? Prove it, you ask. I feel like we learn better by action. Through action. vibrate. I want every autochthonous person who's under the sound of my voice to do me a favor. Look at your hand, the back of it. Look at it. Stare at it. Go out in the sun and look at it. I'm being serious. Go. If you simply did what I asked you to do, you will understand why I just did what I did. Because if you didn't, you won't understand why. You are the building blocks of life. The building blocks of life shine through you. Because those same building patterns that we see in the walls of Peru, in the walls of Egypt, and all the megalithic structures all around the world, those patterns can not only be found in the plants, in the animal kingdom, in the cosmos, they can be found on you. If you zoom in and really look at your hands, okay, the reason I asked y'all to do that was for two reasons. Number one, if you zoom in and look at your hands, the back of your hand, you will see little blocks coming together, forming rows. All the blocks are shaped differently. But they all fit together. So when you see people glorifying or being in awe of the pyramids, of the megalithic structures in Peru, I want you to tell them something. Look at me. Have you forgot the awesomeness that the Negro was made in? Have you forgotten your royalty? So all this shit that they got is based off you. Because before they can get back to their creator, they have to go through you. Because our creator says he only deals with us. We are the rubies of his eyes. So yes, I am different. Because the I am made me. I don't know about you. But I move in a different vibration. I move in the vibration of creation. Of the first man. Of Ada. Adu. Adam. Because I move with a purpose. Because I remember. I remember. The Creator chose to wake me up for a purpose. And I will not live out of that purpose any longer. I will walk in my vibration. Because I am around kings. Second reason was you are the crystal. I'm gonna break something down to you. It's a substance out there called monatomic gold. This substance is what the ancient pharaohs used to build all their structures. This chemical of sorts has anti-gravitational properties. If you put this substance in a spoon and you weigh it, the spoon will weigh less than it did before you put the substance in it. And if you boil it, or if you heat it up to a certain temperature, if you move it to a certain sound, it becomes invisible. This is what the pharaohs used to move all those big blocks, to carve, to do all that stuff. Monatomic gold also was said to give you psychedelic properties, said to move you into the fifth dimension. Monatomic golds supposedly was said to give you the ability of telekinesis also with the ability to teleport yourself. This is what they say. But I tell you this to tell you this. It's a difference between monatomic and etheric gold. Oh man. Y'all ready for this? Hold on, let me take another one real quick. Oh man. Now, before I explain etheric, I'm gonna finish explaining monatomic. Now, monatomic gold, doing all the stuff that it does, guess what it also does in retrospect? Destroys you faster. It shuts off your receptors in your cells. Eventually, your body goes on an extreme rush when you take it. That's what they say. But after the rush is over, your body begins to decay if you stop taking it. But if you keep taking it, it's supposedly going to give you life, more life. But that more life that it gives you simply ends yours, because you're living in another person's reality now when you take it. Because those who took monatomic gold back in those days opened themselves up to other entities to come into them. They opened themselves up to the higher dimensional beings. And their life was no longer theirs anymore. So they got all this knowledge, they got all these abilities, just to realize it isn't them anymore. So now what do I ask you, Negro? What really is the forbidden fruit? The tree of good and evil. Because the Most High said, once you eat of this fruit, you shall surely die. And isn't that what our ancestors did? Opened themselves up to the thoughts of other beings that were lesser than them for knowledge. But knowledge without wisdom ain't shit. Because wisdom will take you past monatomic and show you etheric. Etheric. What is etheric gold, you ask? Do me another favor.